All the technologists I talk to really credit you with massively changing their work. And it's not just Linux, it's this thing called GIT, which is this management system for software development. Tell us briefly about that and your role in that.
So one of the issues we had, and this took a while to start to appear, is when you grow from having 10 people or 100 people working on a project to having 10,000 people, which, I mean, right now we're in the situation where just on the kernel we have 1,000 people involved in every single release, and that's every 2 months, roughly, 2 or 3 months. Some of those people don't do a lot, right? There's a lot of people who make small changes. But to maintain this, the scale changes how you have to maintain it. And we went through a lot of pain, and there are whole projects that do only source code maintenance. And CVS is the one that used to be the most commonly used. And I hated CVS with a passion and refused to touch it. And tried something else that was radical and interesting, and everybody else hated. And we were in this bad spot where we had thousands of people who wanted to participate, but in many ways I was the kind of break point where I could not scale to the point where I could work on it with thousands of people. So Git is my second big project, which is only created for me to maintain my first big project, right? And this is literally how I work. Is I don't code for, well, I do code for fun, but I want to code for something meaningful. So every single project I've ever done has been something I needed, and
so really both Linux and Git kind of arose almost as an unintended consequence of your desire not to have to work with too many people.
Absolutely, yes. Now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.